What? You see what is happening on the channel recently? I have what is called the VW Polo GTI for the first time. Let us now get it reversed, pack it in a proper position so I'll be able to review it for you. We are absolutely going to have a great time with the cars that are lined up. Finally, the review of the VW Polo GTI. The only Polo that I had on my channel was the R-Line. I've actually reviewed that car twice. If you want to watch my review of the VW Polo R-Line, scroll down and you'll find it. But today the main focus is on the VW Polo GTI. Ladies and gentlemen, let us begin with our review. Under the hood, the VW Polo GTI is powered by a 4-cylinder 2-liter turbo petrol engine. It produces 147 kilowatts and 320 Newton meters of torque. Has a fuel capacity of 40 liters, consumption of 6.4 liters in 100 kilometers, range of 625 kilometers, and the acceleration from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 6.7 seconds. The VW Polo GTI is made for those who can't afford the VW Golf GTI or those who feel like the VW Golf GTI is just overpowered. If you want to have fun with just enough speed, the VW Polo GTI is your choice. Recently, VW has launched the Golf 8.5 in South Africa. It is going to be an interesting battle between the Polo GTI and the Golf 8.5. Do you know why I say that? Because the Polo GTI is more power than the Golf 8.5. With that said, the Golf 8.5 is more expensive than the Polo GTI. I'm planning on having the review of the Golf 8.5 as soon as I get the R-Line variant. The Polo GTI is such a beautiful hatchback, let's be honest. VW has never failed us with this one. That is why after spending 2 hours with this Polo GTI, I found my dream car in it. At some point I really have to own it. I love this car. In front it has been designed with bumpers in sport style, air intakes in honeycomb structure, IQ light LED matrix headlamps as standard, dynamic cornering lights also standard. The whole front end of the Polo GTI looks aggressive. On the side profile you find the GTI badge on the fender, 18-inch optional alloy wheels. I highly recommend optional alloy wheels because you don't want your Polo GTI with standard wheels. They are very basic and you don't want them on your VW Polo GTI. Standard wheels are a no-no. Body colored door handles are standard. Exterior door mirror housings are body colored. The side mirrors are also integrated with indicators. They are power adjustable, folding, heated with the front passenger exterior mirror lowering function. The rear end has been designed with a sports roof spoiler, 2 loud tailpipes, LED rear combination lamps with dynamic turn signal, as well as fog lamps. GTI is written underneath the VW logo. The rear end design of the VW Polo GTI looks magnificent. Overall, from the outside, the VW Polo GTI is a very good looking car. Now let's find out if the cabin of the VW Polo GTI matches the exterior looks. From the dashboard you can see this one looks a bit different. The normal VW Polo GTI has a red colored dashboard. This one is absolutely different because the dashboard comes in grey. I highly prefer this one over the red dashboard. The red colored dashboard in the normal Polo GTI is just too much for me. A car must not have noisy colors in the cabin. Look at this interior, it looks very amazing. I repeat, I found my dream car right here. Some of the safety features in this cabin include 6 airbags, ISOFIX child seat mountings, driver alert system, park distance control, cruise control with speed limiter, high level brake light, height adjustable seat belts for driver and front passenger, seat belt reminder, child proof locks on rear doors, and remote central locking. With the VW Polo GTI, you are not only driving a sports car, but it's also safe. The starting point for when you look for a car has to be safety first. There we are speaking of 6 airbags and the likes. Anything less than that is a no-no for me. Imagine driving on our roads in South Africa with something that has 2 airbags. You are risking your life, my brother. The VW Polo GTI, being a sports car, has you covered with 6 airbags. 8-inch infotainment screen comes as standard. In terms of how fast it responds, that you don't have to worry about. Instrument cluster comes as standard with electronic speedometer, odometer, and trip odometer and tachometer. What you also get as standard is what is called dust and pollen filter. Air vents are right below the infotainment screen. Below you get a cell phone storage that doesn't have a wireless charging system, but the space in there is actually huge. You can fit in 2 cell phones. For the driver and front passenger, you get 2 USB-C ports. The layout of the center console in the VW Polo GTI is amazing. So far I'm failing to find anything that is not in the right place. Gear knob looks very nice. It is practically easy to handle and it is powered by a 6-speed DSG transmission. In the Polo Life and R-Line variants, gearbox is 7-speed DSG. technology. Inside the VW Polo GTI, you get the manual parking brake. Do you think it would be better if this was an electric parking brake? Let me know in the comment section right now. You don't use the keys to turn on this car. It's a push to start. Here, you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Armrest is not trimmed with leather, but it's one of the most comfortable in the segment. It has an openable storage underneath. The one thing that impressed me about this storage is that when you open the armrest, it doesn't make noise. Surprisingly, it makes noise in the VW Golf 8 GTI and Golf 8R. But anyway, that's not a big deal. Jumping onto the seats, sport comfort seats in front are standard. However, sport seats in front are optional. Leather interior for seats and door trim is standard. The driver and front passenger seats are height adjustable, but you manually do so. Obviously, with the Polo GTI, you get a sporty steering wheel. It is leather wrapped, multifunctional, and has gear shift pedals, 3-spoke in design with height and reach adjustable column. They can never make me hate you, VW Polo GTI. You are my dream car. You are perfect for someone who doesn't need unnecessary speed on a small car. Hey viewer, if you have reached this far watching this video, please let me know in the comment section if this is your dream car as well. Like this video and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Panoramic sunroof is optional, but as for options, I'll tell you towards the end of the video how much they cost. With the overall look and practicality in the first row of the VW Polo GTI, I'm impressed. I would have loved the front seats to be electrically adjustable, but it is what it is. I want us to quickly jump into the second row of the VW Polo GTI. Let's see if whether this is a practical car for the one seated behind the driver. And if it is not practical enough, you know what that means. You have to buy your own car. I'm just joking, but let's see if those one seated behind the driver are going to have a good time. First thing you'd notice is the leather trimming of the seats. It is merely a continuation from the first row to this row. However, it's a bit tight. Basically, what you find in the VW Polo TSI is what you find in the VW Polo GTI. That is in relation to space concerns. What has puzzled me in this cabin is that the center seat doesn't have a center armrest, so no cup holders for those seated in the second row. It is not a bad car for carrying 3 passengers behind the driver. The condition is that on the middle seat, it has to be a half adult. They will have 2 USB-C charging ports at the back. Other than that, there is nothing really much to talk about in the second row. It is simply a stylish car. Let's keep it like that. Normally, it's people seated behind the driver who will complain about space. The driver or the owner of the car won't complain much about this, simply because that doesn't affect them in the front. Space is not the reason why someone would buy a Polo GTI. Show off and show up are some of the reasons why someone would buy the VW Polo GTI. Some people would consider this car for its speed, style, and its sporty designs. I've never met a single person who hates the VW Polo GTI. It's only this one guy that I bumped onto on TikTok, and he was complaining about the manual adjustments of the front seats. But are you telling me that alone can make you hate the VW Polo GTI? All the other variants of the VW Polo have a luggage capacity of 351 liters. The VW Polo GTI is the only one with 305 liters of luggage capacity. It doesn't come with the electric tailgate. You open manually and close manually. It is still my dream car regardless. I am young and I still have the energy to open and close the tailgate. Currently, everyone has been flocking onto the budget SUVs. I am not a fan of budget SUVs. However, there are some SUVs that have caught my attention. These are the likes of Haval Julian Pro, Baik Beijing X55, Omora C9, JQ J7, and the Haval H7. Nonetheless, I'm not going to buy any of those cars that I've mentioned before I own a VW Polo GTI. This is more like saying that the VW Polo GTI is my level 1 dream car. On my level 2 dream car is the BMW 320d. You see my friend, these things have got levels. I can't just say the VW Polo GTI is my sole dream car. I would be dreaming very small if I think the VW Polo GTI is my only dream car. It is my dream car, but at level 1. I've been talking too much now. Let's talk about the price and break it down into the monthly repayments. It begins at 585,800 rands without options. That in a period of 72 months at 11% prime interest rate with 0 deposit and 0 balloon payment. You would spend 11,150 rands per month on the VW Polo GTI without options. That is the monthly repayment for people who don't want to spec their VW Polo GTI. For some of us who like things, let us put some options and make it look like a real sports car. Firstly, let's put on the panoramic sunroof at 15,800 rands. The comfort pack package, which includes keyless locking and starting system, keyless access without safe lock, park assist with park distance control, and rear view camera system. That would come at 16,600 rands. Then we move on to the leather package Varena. This includes the heated front seats, seat trim covers in leather, and sport seats in front. All that for 11,500 rands. The radio Discover Media, which includes 6 speakers, antenna for AM or FM, mobile phone interface with inductive charging function, multicolor digital cockpit pro, selection of different info profiles, navigation system, radio, and voice control. control, all that for 8,300 rands, and cab package which includes the exterior mirrors that are power adjustable, folding and heated, with front passenger exterior mirror lowering function, forward collision warning front assist with autonomous emergency braking, as well as lane keeping system, all that at 6,100 rands. Faro 18-inch black diamond 10 wheels and tires at 8,000 rands. Our options end here, and this is not a full spec. There is no need for smokers package at 600 rands for me because I don't smoke. Another option that I don't think is necessary for me is the safety package DSG. This includes the adaptive cruise control, forward collision warning, autonomous emergency braking for adaptive cruise control, lane keeping system plus traffic jam assist, and pedestrian monitoring at 10,900 rands. That for me I don't think is necessary. Our options are everything I've mentioned besides the safety package DSG and smokers package. All those options combined will take the Polo GTI to 652,800 rands. That in 72 months at 11% prime interest rate with 0 deposit and 0 balloon payment, you're going to spend 12,425 rands on monthly repayment. To fill up the tank, you are going to need 960 rands on average. Monthly repayment and fuel combined, you are going to spend 13,385 rands. When we factor in insurance, these are the quotes that I got from Hippo. When you combine the monthly repayment and full cost including insurance, how much does it give you? Do you think you can afford the VW Polo GTI? Let me know in the comment section right now. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Thank you for watching Fumi015 RPM. From me to you, until we meet in another video. Cheers. What? Are you looking forward to owning the VW Polo GTI? Contact Mr. Aaron with the number that is on the screen. He is found at Lani Motors VW Group in Tzaneen, Limpopo. Contact him now.